My name is Chinedu C.V.Akuta. Welcome to my TV show in case you are joining for the first time. Nigeria at the moment is facing serious security challenges because of groups like Boko Haram at the northern part of Nigeria, the Fulani herdsmen that are all over the country, killing and burning communities, the armed criminals all over the country, killing people, robbing people. There are kidnappers, there are armed bandits, name them all over the country. It is because of these challenges that some states in Nigeria are now coming up with ideas how to tackle these crimes in their various states. Then the states in the southwestern part of Nigeria, namely Lagos State, Osun State, Oyo State, Ogun State, Ondo State, and Ekiti State, 6 states, have teamed up and came up with an idea called Western Nigerian Security Network, otherwise called Amotekun in their local language, meaning leopard, to fight crimes and save properties and lives. This episode, we look into this concept, weighing the pros and cons of this whole idea.
The Western Nigeria Security Network is a collective effort aimed at restoring confidence that regional integration in a safe atmosphere remains a priority.
It is our priority to ensure that both indigenes and settlers living within the boundaries of our various states can carry out their legitimate activities in a secure environment.
It is important to note that many states in Nigeria, for example, Kano State has HISBA, is a kind of security network also. Zamfara has their own security network helping to fight crimes. Maiduguri, Borno has civilian joint task force, civilian JTF.
I'm here to meet some tough people that defended their communities when the going was rough. They are the Civilian Joint Task Force. We were introduced to Babashehu Ganiu, a top commander of this local militia. He led a revolution against Boko Haram.
And the states at the southeast have also come up with these ideas. They want to have a unified structure, but for the time being, they have individual state structures. For example, Enugu State has forest guards, Anambra State has their vigilante services, Ebonyi has neighborhood watch, Abia has Homeland Security Ministry. So you could see security is a big challenge, and states are coming up with ideas on how to fight these crimes or how to checkmate insecurity in their various states. There are many benefits this security architecture can provide. First of all, it will provide security and safety of lives and properties at the southwestern part of Nigeria. People can be able to go to bed with 2 eyes closed. It will boost the economy of the region. The investors will come in knowing fully with their security network everywhere. People can be able to travel freely. It will create employment opportunities for people that will man the whole structure. It will help the police and other security services in Nigeria. So the advantages are so many. However, this security system or architecture can also be manipulated. People are speculating, there are fears, there is this apprehension that this system can be manipulated.
But let me bring to your notice one of the concerns raised by stakeholders is the abuse of such security outfits. How do we ensure that this does not become another weaponized, politicalized security outfit?
My point is simple. The Nigerian police force in the past has been manipulated or politicized. We all know that. Yes, this same security structure erected by the southwestern part of Nigeria can be manipulated. No doubt about that. I agree. Can be manipulated. Secondly, this structure you are seeing here, peradventure, God forbid, if there is anything happening in Nigeria, in the case of breakup of Nigeria or whatever, this vigilante group or this security network can transform into a fighting army overnight. Make no mistake about that. But that's not my prayers. I don't pray for that to happen. My prayer is for Nigeria to remain peaceful. But we have to talk about these things happening. So anyone that has genuine fears, anyone that has fears, yes, it could happen. But the current problem at hand, which is the high level of insecurity, demands that we have vigilante services, we have security services all over the country to fight insecurity. No price will be too much to pay for security in Nigeria. No. My opinion, my view, I'm in total support of this Western Nigerian Security Network. I give my total support to this concept, despite the fact that there could be issues emanating from there. I'm sure the wrong people, the fear of this security network is the beginning of wisdom. I'm sure nobody will try to mess about. It's gonna bring peace. It's gonna bring sanity. It's gonna calm the region. I'm so sure of that. Fingers crossed. People are free to have their fears, but the insecurity at the moment, drastic measures requires drastic actions. Nothing can compare to providing security for lives and properties. Moving on, I also think that citizens or people should now help this system to function very well so that it doesn't maybe abuse itself. That is to say, everyone should get involved. Provide intelligence. If we have any abuse, report to security, report to police. Make sure that this system works. It's going to happen. It's going to affect everyone. That's my view. I'm in total support of this security architecture. Right. And I want to use this opportunity to applaud the Southwestern government states for taking up this idea, this concept. And I'm also of the view that other states, other regions that have not done so, like the South-South or maybe the North-Central, should, by all means, copy from the southwestern part of Nigeria and put structures in place that will provide security for their people. Talking about governors that have stood for their people, I want to use this opportunity to thank the governor of Borno State. He has done something that I like so much by confronting the military and accusing them of extortion.
What caused the lockdown? We agreed. Nobody is disputing this, that it was attacked. I've seen corpses that were killed by... No, this morning. This morning, yes, now. But what I'm saying now is that we have seen it. All of us are witnesses now. 100 people are going like that. People are collecting money.
It shows he has the interest of his people at heart. Governor, I don't know you, but I want to use this my medium to thank you for doing that. And I also pray that other governors in Nigeria can follow the example of the Borno State governor. If there are extortions or abuse of people, please stand up for the people, because there's so much poverty, there's so much penury, there's so much oppression in the land. So wherever you observe any, stand up for the people. Stand up in defense of the people. That's what we need. That's why you were elected to provide the welfare and security of the people. That's part of that security. So the governor, I thank you for that. I'm sure you get my message. I thank you for doing that. Right, my people. This is where I'm going to end this episode. If you have any feedback to make, I always love to hear from you, to read from you. It keeps, this episode or productions going, talk show going. If you have any feedback to give, either for this episode, this show, or other previous shows, drop your comments at the comment section below. Or you see my contact details at the end of this episode. Drop me a few lines. Let's reason together. Till I see you again. This is C.V.Akuta. Signing off for now.